In this video, we are going to solve the integral of sine of ln of x all over x dx. So what do we notice here? Well, the first thing I notice is that we have ln of x and its derivative present. Ln of x is ln of x, and the derivative of ln of x is 1 over x. And I see here that I have sine of ln of x over x. So the first thing I'm going to try doing is u substitution, where I let u equal ln of x. So then I know du is equal to 1 over x dx. So let's see what happens when I try to perform this u substitution. So this integral becomes integral of sine of u over x times dx. Now what is dx? Well, from the fact that du equals 1 over x dx, I have that dx equals x du. And so now I see these x's cancel out. So really what I'm left with is the integral of sine of u du. Now this is really nice because sine is a function that we know quite well. So what's the antiderivative of sine? Exactly, it's negative negative cosine. So this is negative cosine of u plus c. Are we done? Not quite. We started off with an integral that was in terms of x, and we ended up with an answer that's in terms of u. So we need to plug in what u is. So this is negative cosine of u, which is ln of x. And then we have plus c. So this is our final answer. Now, one thing you can do is you can also check this. So if we start off with negative cosine of ln of x and we take the derivative of that, we should get sine of ln of x over x. So let's see if we do that, what we get. And we can even throw in the plus c. All right, so this will break up as the derivative of a negative cosine of ln of x plus d dx of the constant c. Now what's the derivative of a constant with respect to x? That's just 0, so really this ends up being the derivative of negative cosine ln of x. So now we're going to want to use the chain rule. Which tells me that the derivative of f of g of x is f prime of g of x times g prime of x. Now in our case, f is cosine and g is ln, right? The inside function is ln of x. So what's the derivative of negative cosine? Will be negative sine, so that's just going to be sine of ln of x times the derivative of the inside function, which is ln of x. So the derivative of ln of x is 1 over x. So if we put this all together, we get sine of ln of x all over x, which is exactly what we got on the inside of the integral we started with. So negative cosine of ln of x plus c is the antiderivative of sine of ln of x all over x dx. This is a nice sanity check. If this video was helpful, feel free to like and subscribe.